Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Roma in Football Manager 2019. I'm Ater and this episode takes place ASAP after the last one, so you haven't missed a thing. And in the first episode of this season, we were playing a team that just have gotten promoted to this league, so clearly it was a weaker side and it wasn't much of a test to our new formation and our new team. So today, the story is completely different. They were playing Napoli, and as you know, Napoli is one of the best teams in Italy, and this save they have been like one of the top teams every season. And you might remember the first season of this save, they were actually the runners-up in the league, so a very good side. And we're going to try our new two-striker formation once again, but this will definitely be a much tougher test for that formation, and maybe it's going to send us some clearer signals if it's working or not. We have that home advantage, and we should be favourites at home versus Napoli, but still it's definitely a very good team, a team that's probably going to reach a Champions League spot this year, and a team that could, on a good day, be challenging for the title. So I think it's a good test, a much truer test to this formation than last episode when we played Spezia. And of course, this wouldn't be the save if we hadn't picked up some new injuries, because you know, from day one, the first season, we've been picking up injuries. And of course, you know, Inda, he was injured already since the pre-season. It's been out for like a month. But since last episode, Nicolas picked up an injury. He's almost back now. And also, Upamecano's picked up an injury. It's not even too serious. He's back in like a week. So, yeah. I mean, it wouldn't be the save without some injuries, would it? And because of these injuries, I'm actually bringing in another youth player. Now I have two youth players. You might remember I brought in one youth player on the bench last episode because of injuries. And now with more injuries, this means more youth players. And doing a lot of rotations here, especially in the defensive line. A little bit weaker defensive line perhaps compared to the last one, because Upamecano's injured and Shula was really tired, so none of our normal starting central defenders is starting. But what I'm really excited for now, is Pellegrini. This will be his first start in the series, because you know he's an original Roma player when you start a new save, but he has been loaned out all through the first 3 seasons. This will be his real test. And of course, last season he was loaned out to Sassuolo, and he was playing every game for them, and they were runners up in the league. That's why I really want to give him a chance now when Kolarov has retired. And hopefully he will come through and become a regular starter for us. And if it's not, we might have to replace him later on. But yeah, it's great to have him start. And also Marin, another youth player, starts his first league game for us. And then of course, with the striker injury, Schick will start his first game of the season. And I told you that last episode that he's been really whining the whole summer. He's been wanting to leave. And I even offered him out, but all I got was like garbage offers for him. And he's complaining a lot. He's unhappy. And every single training, it actually happened just, I think it was like the day before the day in game, it popped up the latest week's training report, and he was once again getting like a 5.0 rating, like in the Reds' worst training result of the whole team. So I'm really worried. I feel like we have to sell him, but I mean, our transfer window have closed now. We can still sell him if we get an offer from another league, but I don't want to give him away. I want a good offer, and I told you that like he's worth like 70 mil, 69 mil or something like that, and every single offer we got was basically garbage offers. And that's kind of been a story of this save. So many players that are just getting like joke offers. For example, just before this game, I got an offer for Inda. And Inda is worth, I think he's worth almost 60 mil. And I got an offer for like 45 mil. Why on earth would I sell a young player that's one of the best players in the team, and he's on a long contract into the future? Why would I sell him for 45 million when he's worth almost, I think, 60. Like, if I could have gone off for like 90 mils of that, maybe I would consider it. But now I just feel like it's an insult, those offers. But yeah, we are playing Napoli at home. And I tried to talk about the fans, and a few of them agreed. But most of them didn't care much. Come on, lads, what's the passion? You're representing Roma here, one of the greatest teams in the world with that fantastic history. And when I talk about Roma fans, I expect every single one of you to be fired up, motivated, and more or less willing to die on the pitch for them. And now it's time to show that. But yeah, this is interesting. first real test for this new formation, and yeah, I'm kind of nervous staring at statistics here, looking for something to happen. And Gerson, why are you slacking? You could have intervened that one. Instead, it's in Napoli possession. Come on, guys, we can win it back. It could be really, really dangerous here if we can tackle or something, win it. But instead, Napoli is advancing, and they are advancing quickly now. Focus lights. Oh, this was such a bad defense. It's a nightmare of a start. And wait, no, wait. He's going to look something. Okay, now I'm nervous. Please, please, please. Now we need to pray here to Football Manager RNG gods. Be on our side. Please don't let that be a goal. Football Manager RNG gods, be merciful. Let's see. It is a goal. I'm not sure what the check if Schick was an offside or something, but it is a goal. So this is kind of worst case scenario when it starts. And of course, we are using our two weakest central defenders, and that comes with a price. I mean, they are not garbage, but I mean, that's so close. I'm not sure if it was offside or in line. But we clearly need to tell them to show some passion, because that's not the start we wanted. So close here with statistics. Now we have Pellegrini with a throw-in for Cristante. And Sossi. And Sossi. Guys, show yourselves. You can't just stand there. You need to show that you want the ball. Marin, the youngster. The youngster breaks through all by himself. Going to nowhere. Instead, it's Insigne. Sets up. Oh my god. History repeats itself. But we have Donnarumma in goal, and at least we got a brilliant save out of him. But yeah, this is what I'm worried about. I feel like this formation is strong against weaker teams. But as soon as we play against a pretty good team, like Napoli, it gives us trouble. And we are under some serious pressure. I still want to give it a little bit longer, but I'm clearly considering changing things around during halftime if nothing changes. Because we are under a lot of pressure here. And we are playing at home. We are the one that should be putting pressure on them. Not the other way around. Come on, lads. You should show passion. You want to win the ball. You need to tackle. You need to intervene. You can't just stand there meditating and dreaming about your glory days. Here is Marin. Marin against like 5 players. Arp breaks through. Beautiful pass from Marin. And no, Arp. You scored twice last game. Couldn't you have saved one of them for this game? Couldn't you? Please. Gerson with a free kick. Cristante, and it's clear Gerson gets another try into the box. Changing flank for Jesus. Jesus going to be a corner. Well, at least we are creating some things now. It's moving in the right direction. Maybe the lads are starting to pick up on things. Schick. Marin. Gerson. Jesus. And, okay, it's not going to be anything serious. Thought that maybe that player had a yellow card, and if he had, maybe could get sent off, but it's probably not even going to be a warning. No, it's not going to be. It's going to be a free kick. And now, of course, we miss Kolarov. His left foot would have been brilliant in the free kick like that. Definitely better than Marin's right foot if you want to take a shot. I feel like Marin should have not trying to shoot. He should have brought it into the box. Clock ticks away. We have overtaken the game now. They were dominating in the beginning. We are actually creating more chances than them, but we are behind. And we are trying to play a little bit possession-based, and still we don't manage to get the possession. I think we need to go aggressive here. We want something else. Let's get back to the drawing board here. Do we want to change anything around already? Since we are trying to play control-based, but we're still not getting possession, I think let's try gegenpress, see if that works better. Then Marin, I want you to ease off tackles. We don't want to see you sent off. And same with Jesus. So let's keep this formation for a little bit longer, see what the tactical changes, if they have any effect. But if they don't, we might go back to something that we are more familiar to from last season. Santon wins that challenge, but it bounces back to Napoli. Come on, lads. Gegenpress now. Put some pressure. Stress them. Stress them so we can intervene. Don't stand there. This is not Gegenpress. Gegenpress is us fighting, trying to win it. Don't you know what Gegenpress is? This is clearly so far, far away from Gegenpress. This is basically stand back and relax, and the Gegenpress is nothing about standing back and relaxing. Gegenpress is basically make the opponents fear you, because you are on them every single moment. But the clock just ticks away. We haven't created much. I think it's time to pause this, go back to the drawing board. This is not working. How do we change things around? Who has been garbage? Schick, of course, has been garbage. Yes, as in training, has been completely. I mean, look at his body language. Everything about Schick is bad today. But how do we solve this? How do we do? We're going to bring in Sossi higher up, but I still would like to keep 2 strikers, considering how we are currently struggling. Could we try this for a little bit and then go 2 strikers without Schick? So let's see. Barbosa, do you like this position? Kind of not. But I think I'm going to try you in this position anyway. And then we're probably going to go 2 strikers, maybe 3 defenders and 2 strikers pretty soon if this is not working. I mean, now we're not playing possession based now, but now we're overtaken and controlling the possession. That's kind of weird. We didn't manage to get the possession when we tried to, but now we're not trying. We are getting the possession. Come on, guys, focus, 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 tackle, intercept, turn it around. Come on, lads. You can win this one. You're 3 against 1. This shouldn't be happening when you're 3 against 1. Feels like I'm watching the Sunday leagues. Marin, and Zossi. Marcano lose. Marcano, you should have taken a yellow card here, Marcano. You just not gamble in situations like that. But here, maybe ARP, maybe not, maybe no, nope, not going in the wrong direction. This is not what we want to see. Not at all. I mean, right now, Donnarumma is basically keeping us in the game, and this is very, very disappointing. So we are going to change around once again as soon as this highlight is over. Let's see, it's a goal kick. That's a highlight. Pause it. We need to go basically all out attacking now. And the best way to do that, let's see. I'm going to try that versus that. I think this was slightly better. Then we're going to go 2 strikers. Now it's all nothing. We have nothing to lose here. I mean, we don't care if they score another one, but we desperately want that one ourselves. So Barbosa, you're going to be the advanced forward. Then we're going to bring in somebody else as the attacking midfielder. Let's see, where are you? Pellegrini, I'm blind. Oh, there you are. Let's bring in Pereira as the attacking midfielder. And we have one more sub, and I think the best way then is to bring in another defender instead of Santon. So we actually have real defenders. We could actually tell you to be an advanced playmaker too. And then remove Santon, bring in Schüller, like that. And we're gonna go route 1, focusing on attack. And of course, we want a team talk here, show some passion. And here is Marcano, the throw in. And we are just standing there. Beautiful tackle, but in the wrong direction. I was so happy before the game, and now I feel like I'm almost giving up on the team because I'm so frustrated that they are not doing what I'm telling them to. But maybe we shouldn't give up. Maybe this could be it. Barbosa, beautiful challenge, sets up Marin into the box, and that was actually a really, really good try. Great, guys. Now the corner, Pereira with the corner. Maybe we can create something from here, but that's no trouble at all for the Napoli goalkeeper. Now we are back to see the clock ticking away too fast. Only 3 minutes of extra time. When we are in the lead, we always get like 10 minutes of extra time, and then some extra time on the extra time. And now we are behind. Instead, it gets 3 minutes and it's game set match, and this is a very frustrating game. Looking at this, we created more chances than them. It was kind of at the same level, but we did create more than them, and still nothing. We're clearly gonna go aggressive here. I'm very disappointed. Maybe actually like this. I expect to see you all in training tomorrow. You don't deserve a rest after that performance. Beautiful, and look at this. This is what I wanted, this reaction. But we still have a huge problem with Schick. I'm not sure what we're going to do. I feel like the way he's playing and he's not training and everything like that, we need to get rid of him, but we can't give him away for free. We'll have to wait to see. Maybe come around. But yeah, a very frustrating episode, and this needs to change because next episode will probably be Champions League. We haven't gotten the draw yet for the group stage in the Champions League. So don't know who we're gonna get, but if we get like, yeah, it's probably going to be a Champions League game because I mean the first Champions League game of the season is always a little bit special. But yeah, that's it for this episode. As always, thank you so much for sharing your time with me, and I'll see you in the next one.